Good morning, River Valley. Good morning, millionaires. That's not just millionaires in financial status, but millionaires in your mindset. Thank you, Quincy, for giving us that valuable information. Now I got to go check my computer, make sure all my two-factor authorization is set on. That's very important. So thank you for that financial tip of the day there. So guys, today what we're going to be talking about for the business tip of the day is our favorite time of year, which is tax season. And if you just sighed, that means you didn't plan for your 2023 taxes. So what we want to do is make sure that you're planned for your 2024 taxes and going forward, guys. So what we want to do, I'm going to run through a couple tax deductions that you can use this year for, I'm saying 2023 because that's the actual tax year, even though we're in 2024. We always go by tax year, which is 2023. So I'll run off a couple of deductions that you can use so that you'll be when you go see your tax preparer, your enrolled agent, or your CPA, you'll be well versed on these deductions as well. So if you go see them and you don't see that particular deduction, you can speak with them about it to take a look to see if you qualify. So a lot of us have new businesses, so we have startup costs whenever we open a new business. Well, for tax year 2023, you're able to write up to $5,000 of startup costs. You can do that as a deduction. So that will be any legal fees, that's your business formation, that's employee training, that's market research as well. If you are doing a home-based business, you do have a home office tax deduction. There is such thing as simplified tax deduction and regular tax deduction. So definitely reach out to your EA, your CPA, or your tax preparer to figure out which one that you actually qualify for. Again, that is the home office deduction. So that can either be standard or regular. You have retirement plan contributions. If you are self-employed, you still are able to put into your 401k plans. You have a simple IRAs and traditional IRAs. Each one of those has a max that you can invest up into, well, contribute to, I should say, per year. So for 2023, the 401k plan is $23,000. It's $30,500 if you're 50 or older. Simple IRAs, the max is $16,000 or $19,500 if you're 50 or older. Traditional IRAs is $7,000. It's $8,000 if you're 50 or over. You also have depreciation. That's a tax benefit as well. So that's depreciation is a tax benefit that allows businesses to write off the cost of certain assets over time. This can include equipment, vehicles, and property. So that is a big one, guys. So definitely use that tax deduction. You can write up to almost 100% of your deduction for expenses for depreciation. If you're paying for health insurance, that's another 100% deduction that you can use. So your meals in 2023 were deductible up to 50 or 100%. And when I say meals, I want to make sure that we're not just talking about, you feeding your family. So this is meals that can be used for small business deduction. So let's say you took a meeting with the client, then that meal can be 50 or to 100% tax deductible as well. You have 1099 deductions. So if you have employees, you want to make sure that you, if I already submitted those 1099s well, not your employees, but to your contractors. Okay. So if you paid a freelancer $1,500 or more to work on your website, that $1,500 is fully tax deductible. So that's an awesome deduction that you can use there. Travel. So up to 100% of travel is actually tax deductible as well. So if you were, if you took a meeting, and guys, this is a big tax deduction that I actually use for myself and my family as well. The IRS has the kind of lenient. So if you leave on a Friday and then you return on a Monday, then you can write off your travel. So let's say, for instance, if you're going on to a family vacation and you take a meeting on that Friday or Saturday, then you can write off your plane tickets, your hotel, your rental car costs, your parking fees, the cost of taxi ride share. And again, we're going to write off some of those meals as well, because we would have been taking a meeting while we were having a lunch with a potential client, or we took a consultation during that trip as well. That's also tax deductible. All right. So if we gave a gift up to $25 per person each year, you're able to write off bad debt that you cannot collect on is actually a tax deduction as well. Our education costs, so continuing education, classes, workshops, seminars, public subscriptions, books, those are actually tax write-offs as well. So if you took a class, let's say if you took the what do we have last year? The structure workshop last year in December. That's actually a tax deductible tax deduction. You should be able to write that off as well. So your auto expenses for your vehicle, 100% of your vehicle usage can be also written off as well if you solely use that vehicle for business use. All costs are tax deductibles. That includes oil changes, tire, and standard mileage rate as well. For 2024, just to let you guys know, it is 67 cents per mile, which is going to be the standard mileage. That's the easiest thing to remember, the easiest thing for you to track. I would definitely recommend that you invest into an app which is called Mile IQ. That's Mile, I as in India, Q as in Quebec. It's Mile IQ. It's a great app that you can use that can track your mileage. So when you're traveling for business, then you're actually able to keep up with that miles, okay? Any business-related taxes that you pay are tax deductible, such as your state and local income tax, your sales tax for your business purchases, your real estate tax for your business property, and child care as well. So child care is a big expense if you are your child has any child care expenses where you're putting them into child care so that you can work, such as after school program, also summer camps as well. Those also can be tax deductible. Any charitable contributions, marketing and advertising, especially our social media platforms, newspaper, TV ads, sponsorships or conferences. So a lot of times when you guys are doing the vendors, when you're vendors, that's also tax deductible as well. Your rent and your utilities for business properties, such as your office, storage, warehouse spaces, are also tax deductible. So if you have a storage for your business where you're storing your inventory, that's tax deductible as well. So subscriptions, such as what you're using now, Zoom, if you're paying for Zoom, any accounting service like QuickBooks, any CRMs like HoneyBook, all that is tax deductible as well. Any interest from your business credit cards is also tax deductible as well. So I really don't do interest. We shouldn't be doing interest. It should be 0%. But guys, if you do have interest and you have your business credit card, that's also tax deductible as well. Salary and wages, legal and professional fees. So if you went to go see your CPA, your EA, your tax preparer, and they charge you a fee for their service. If you went to go see your lawyer, if you went to come see me for your business formation, that is tax deductible as well. Your internet and your phone, that's a big one, guys. You use your phone every day. You're using your phone now for business. Your phone should be in your business name and is also tax deductible. All right. So that is just 23 tax deductions that you can use for the year of 2023, tax year of 2023. I hope you guys picked up a lot of the information. I know I kind of went fast, but you can always reach out to me and one of our various social media platforms, whether that be Facebook, Instagram. I do offer free consultations as well, or we can point you to the correct direction of a CPA or EA that's within the River Valley Black Chamber of Commerce, as they are members, or a tax preparer like myself. So that is the business tip of the day, you guys.